I gotta go to the city office. I really don't want to go, but I don't have much of a choice. I'm Ryo Kusumi. I'm a 28-year-old shut-in. I haven't been out of the house in more than 2 years now. Now I had to go to the city office to hand in some paperwork. I didn't want to step outside, but I didn't have a choice. So many people. Ugh. It's lunchtime. That's probably why. For all this, I used to work for this really big company. Then I messed up and, long story short, I quit. All I had to do was admit that I was wrong, but I was too stubborn to do that.
You okay? You don't look so well. Do you want to come inside?
Huh? Oh, I was sitting on a bench trying to catch my breath when this lady came up to me. Then she took me into this building. Kids' English school.
It's pretty hot out today. Do you have anemia or something?
No, I'm a shut-in. It's been a while since I stepped outside the house, and seeing all those people made me dizzy. My voice was shaking. I couldn't remember the last time I talked to someone like this. And when was the last time I talked to a woman? Can't remember.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're so pale. Here, drink this. Oh, sorry. The classroom is closed today, so I didn't wear any makeup. I usually hide it, but sorry.
She had this big scar on her right cheek. I didn't think much of it, but... Oh, don't apologize. I'm sorry for staring. It's been a while since I talked to someone, so I didn't know where to look.
Okay then. Well, I hope you feel better. You can stay here for as long as you like. By the way, I'm Ichika Tokito.
She's smiling. People usually look the other way when they see me.
It's nice to step out of my house every once in a while, right? I know how it feels. See? I used to be a shut-in myself. I know it can be tough.
Yeah, I don't have a job and I'm running out of my savings too. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I try not to think about it.
I know. How about this? Why don't you come here every Tuesday from now on? It'll be good for you to get out of the house.
Tuesday?
Yeah, that's our day off. I always come here and work on my lesson plans. I'm always here by myself, so it might be nice to have some company. You can stay for as long as you like.
After that, I thanked her, got a flyer, and headed towards the city office. It was starting to get dark when I finally got back home. I'm exhausted, but I'm glad I went. I was happy that someone talked to me like that. When I got to my room, I started circling the calendar. Until then, I didn't care what day of the week it is, but now things are different. I haven't used a calendar in a while. But then, on Monday, I was starting to get nervous. I don't know if I should go. What if she was just saying that to be nice?
There you are. Here, I got you some coffee. Sit down.
Tuesday. She seemed happy to see me. Whew.
Hey, Kusumi, could you cut this out for me?
Oh, okay.
Wow, you're really good with your hands.
I am?
Can you sort these in order next? Thanks. Here's your paycheck.
What? I can't take that. She's done so much for me. I can't accept that. Tuesday was my favorite day of the week now. I really enjoyed spending time with her. It's still Thursday? I think I was in love with her. Nobody's been that nice to me in a while, so... Here. I got you some donuts.
Wow, thank you. These are my favorites. Hey, do you speak English by any chance?
Yeah, it's not perfect, but...
All right. Could you help me with these, then?
Okay. How many students do you have?
About 30. It's not much, but... By the way, how old are you?
28.
So you're 2 years older than me.
Then a month went by. I was starting to feel a little better. I no longer got sick from walking outside. And thanks to Tokito, I was learning how to talk to people again. But then one day...
Excuse me, do you have any brochures? I was thinking about... Oh, never mind. That scar. What happened? Doesn't matter. I gotta go.
Okay, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, don't listen to her.
It happens. I'm used to it. I usually use makeup to hide it, but I forgot. The doctor said I could remove it if I got surgery, but...
But what? She can't afford it? Is that it? 30 students, $160 per month. Rent is about $1,500. Subtract the textbooks. When I got home that day, I started doing some calculations. I don't think money is the issue here. I tried to figure out why she couldn't get the surgery, but I still had no idea.
Kusumi, the thing is, I'm closing shop soon.
Oh, what happened?
Well, a landlord. He passed away, and his son. He wants to take this building down.
So, you're gonna move somewhere else?
I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. I always liked kids, and I grew up abroad, so that's why I started doing this. I could move to a different location, but that means I have to start all over again. Maybe I should just get a normal job, but having this scar on my face doesn't really help, you know?
I think she wants to get rid of her scar. First time I came here was 9 weeks ago, so it's been more than 2 months now, but I still couldn't figure out why she couldn't get rid of the scar. One day on my way home, I stopped by the barber shop. You cut your own hair? I can tell. I thought I was getting better at talking to people, but this still makes me nervous. Yeah. Last time I got a real haircut was more than 2 years ago. 2.5 years. That's a long time. What if they asked me why I quit my last job? What do I say? I wanted to help her, but I had nothing. I wasted more than 2 years of my life in that room. I'm such an idiot! Damn it! Is there anything I could do? I feel so pathetic. I was running out of my savings. I had to get a job sooner or later. Screw it. Time to step up. I didn't have much to offer. I knew that, but...
It's been 2.5 years since you quit your last job. What have you been doing?
Well, a few weeks later, I started working for this new company. Every Tuesday, I thought about calling Tokito, but I didn't know what to say. I don't think she's worried about me, though. She was just trying to help a shut-in, so I wish there was something I could do for her, but... Then about 4 months later, I decided to go see her.
Kusumi, where have you been? I was worried. I didn't have your number, so I couldn't even call you. You always came here on Tuesdays, so I was worried sick.
Sorry. The thing is, I recently got a job.
Oh, yeah? Congratulations! We gotta celebrate. Let's go out to dinner or something. Hold on, be right back.
She seems to be happy to see me. I should have come here a long time ago. Then we headed out to this nice restaurant near the classroom. I've been a shut-in for more than 2 years, so they don't pay me that much, and this might not be enough, but I want you to have this.
Huh? For me?
You can use it for your business, or use it to remove that scar, if you want to, that is. Personally, that scar doesn't bother me at all, but I just want to help, that's all. Sorry it took me this long.
Don't apologize. So you did this for me? You got a job just for me?
Well, I was running out of my savings, so I had to get a job someday. I just want you to know that you really helped me out.
Oh, good to hear.
She cried for a bit. Then...
The thing is, my family is really wealthy, and I got engaged to this guy in college, but he was only trying to marry me for the money. When I found out, I tried to end it with him, but He tried to make a run for it, and that's how I got this scar. He got arrested after that, but I felt really bad for my parents. After that, I became a shut-in for a few years. Then about 4 years ago, I left home and got my own place. And I didn't fix the scar because I didn't really care. More people are friendly to me. They only do that because they know I'm rich, and I got sick of dealing with people in general.
I see. I guess you won't be needing this then.
But thanks to you, I think I'm ready to move on. You've done so much for me, even though I have nothing to offer you. You're the sweetest person I have ever met. I have no idea there are people still like you.
I fell in love with you, I think. You gave me a reason to get out of the house every Tuesday. You saved me. And now, Tuesday is my favorite day of the week. But when you were in trouble, I wanted to help, but I realized there was nothing I could do. That's why I decided to get a job. It's time for me to move on with my life. Will you go out with me?
Of course.
So now we were boyfriend and girlfriend. We moved into this nice house near her old office. The house was pretty big, so we decided to use the first floor as a classroom. You got most of your old students back, right? Good for you!
Yeah. Hey, View, next month, can I introduce you to my parents? I think they'll be really happy to see you.
Of course.
And I want to meet our parents, too.
Sounds good. I still circle the calendar every Tuesday. That was Ichika's day off, so... Anyways, glad everything worked out.
It's amazing what you can accomplish when you have someone you want to protect. I'm just glad everything worked out for them. What did you think? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.